Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, let's take a look at the Bitcoin network today. What do we got? Well, we got that we're up 1.8%. We're coming in at $2,744. And I mean, I'm still real happy with this. I'm happy with the fact that we're seeing some sideways movement in Bitcoin, that we're slowly climbing back towards that $3,000 range as we continue to see the price of Bitcoin get back there. We are getting closer to segregated witness becoming adopted, which is going to fix years of debate on what to do about the scaling issues. It's going to bring the second tier chains to Bitcoin. I mean, it's going to bring all of these technologies that have been being tested in the altcoins are now going to come to happen on Bitcoin. And a lot of people are seeing this and they're understanding that this is what's going to happen. And we're starting to see the slow trickle of money go back into Bitcoin from altcoins. And I mean, you might want to be the first mover on something like this. If you're holding a lot more of your value in altcoins than Bitcoins, I mean, Bitcoin's here to stay. Bitcoin is the ultimate cryptocurrency. So, I mean, you got to understand where you're investing and why you're investing in it. So, let's see, what do we got? We got $114 billion for our market cap still. We got $3.2 billion traded in the last 24 hours. That's down from yesterday, but I mean, it's still not all that bad. We have 39.4% for a dominance. We were looking at 40% yesterday, but I mean, we're right there. It's still climbing back, upwards. We're looking at a BTC of $45 billion for our market cap, which I mean is headed back towards the all-time highs. So we got Ethereum. I mean, they're making their gains back after everything that happened yesterday with the flash crash on GDAX. We're looking at a price of $346. That's up 2.1%. We got Ripple coming in at 30.4 cents. That's up 2.2%. And we got LTC coming in at $48.17. And that's just some sideways movement right there. But I mean, Litecoin's up around that $50 mark. It seems like we take a long time in a section of price bracket, and then we make a jump upwards with Litecoin. I mean, we sat there at the $30 mark for quite a while, and then we took the jump here to $50. And we're probably going to sit here at $50 for a little while before we take our next jump. I'd like to say up to the $75 range. We got Ethereum Classic coming in at $21.46. That's up 4%, so that's pretty good. We had Adam Meister talking about Ethereum Classic coming into parity with Ethereum. Saying that he's backed up here with the same thoughts by Tone Vays. It would be nice to see Ethereum Classic do just as good as Ethereum, so that people that are investing in it can get some real value out of it, considering that it's pretty much the same, that it is the same thing besides the fork, and that they're going to continue with a proof of work situation instead of how Ethereum would like to switch over to a proof of stake system. We got NEM coming in at 19.6 cents. That's up 5.7%. That's pretty good for them. We got Dash coming in at $190. That's up 4.4%. They're coming back into that $200 range. Dash has, they had a quick campaign going on Twitter where you were supposed to retweet something by Amanda B. Johnson, and she was going to send you $5, to your Dash account. And I guess she screwed that up a little bit, and now she's saying that if you send her an email with your Twitter address, that she'll, fix the correction and send you your $5. But you got to get that into her here real soon if you haven't done that, or you tweeted that already or whatever and didn't receive your funds. So moving on, we got Monero coming in at $52. Hey, look at this. That's up 9.7%. This is pretty good. They're on the other side of a $50 spot. Monero is one of the undervalued privacy coins. I personally hold a little bit of Monero and would like to see it doing good like this and better. We see Zcash coming in at $390. That's up 4.3%. Zcash has been doing pretty good and been climbing lately. It's been hanging around in that $400 to $420 range. So we're getting back up there for the all-time high. Zcash is another one of those privacy coins, but the way that they went about their release and everything, I wasn't the most keen on. So moving on, we got Steam. They're up 10.8%. This is a pretty big gain. We're looking at $2.17, and we got the Steam back dollar. They're up 15%, coming in at $1.71. You know how that's supposed to be pegged to the buck, but it gets up there around the $2 range. That's usually when I try to let mine go if I have any. You know, if you're not on Steam, you should probably get over there and check it out. I mean, it's blowing up over there. I mean, the way that they've corrected the power and upvoting situation, it's making it so pretty much anybody can get on there and start making at least some money. You know, with their posts. You know, I'm recommending that people that are new to the situation, you know, start taking their payments in Steam Power, because, you know, once you start building up your power, then you're upvoting your own posts, which will help generate more. So what do we got here for the news on Bitcoin and coffee? Well, we got that the FBI is asking for $21 million and another 80 employees in next year's budget. They're saying that they want to do this as in a way to understand and be able to combat cyber crimes, pretty much with blockchain and cryptocurrency. You know, this goes to show that, you know, adoption is happening, that this stuff is really starting to become world adopted, and everybody's getting involved with it, which includes criminals. So, you know, the government's going to do what the government needs to do, and they're going to take the precautions. You know, and a full FBI little wing here of $21 million and 80 employees. You know, I don't know if that's necessary for what we need to protect the government, but I mean, I just hope that they don't start looking at my cryptocurrency, right? So what else do we got? Well, we got that a lot of exchanges are not allowing withdrawals of Ethereum right now. This is due to the flash crash yesterday and the backlog of all the transactions from the ICOs that have been happening recently. You know, the Ethereum network is under some congestion and stress right now. So, I mean, the fact that they're actually having problems and we're still seeing a price on the Ethereum network of $346, which is up 2.1% today. I mean, after a flash crash yesterday, I mean, it's all over everyone else's news channel. That's all a lot of people are talking about. You know, what does it mean? What does this hold for the future of Ethereum? And, you know, there's a lot that's unknown. You know, there's a lot of unknown situations here. You know, Ethereum is really new to the market. You know, we've never had a cryptocurrency that runs all these ICO, the ERC20 tokens on top of it. You know, that also adds to the mining difficulty and, you know, the transferring in the network, the congestion level. So, I mean, if you really believe in Ethereum, you know, it's just like Bitcoin, and I tell everyone else on everything. If you believe in it, you need to hold strong through these ups and downs, and it's going to work out in the end. You know, we are early adopters. There is going to be hard times for every cryptocurrency because, you know, it's an emerging technology. Some days there's going to be bugs. Some days it's going to be praised for, you know, being the cutting edge of technology. So, you know, you just have to sit there and, you know, believe in what you're investing in and know that you're doing this for a reason, right? And, all right, so the last little bit of news I got here is that someone put a proposal to Amazon saying that they want Amazon to start accepting Bitcoin and Litecoin as a form of payment. You know, this is never going to happen. You know, this type of stuff has been put to Amazon before. They are, you know, it would be amazing if something like that were to happen. It would definitely increase awareness of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency around the world. You know, you might see a lot more people flooding into it. But, I mean, you know, right now with the way that the network is and without us having segregated witness, right now might not be the best time for this kind of news. Maybe a little further down the road after we can do something about the scaling issue and faster transactions, Amazon would be more likely to have something like this happen. So, I mean, I'm going to say that this isn't going to happen now, but down the road, this is definitely a very good potential. I'd say probably like, you know, next year or so is when I would see a proposal of this happening, you know, to Amazon and it being a much more likely scenario. I mean, you know, by then we'd be looking at Bitcoin prices well over $5,000 and $6,000 in 2018, and, you know, the adoption level would be so much greater now that we have India coming on board and Japan has already come on board and Australia is, you know, right here following up behind, and we're seeing all kind of adoption across the United States. you know, I'm real bullish for Bitcoin. And right now with us coming to the end of the contention for all of the segregated witness stuff and what to do about the scaling debate, and that we're actually going to get down and fix this Bitcoin network and get it usable so that it can compete with all of these altcoins that are trying to steal some of the power and dominance away from it, or at least make it look that way as it's, you know, presented to the newcomers into cryptocurrency. You know, this is wonderful, because Bitcoin's here. Bitcoin's what's going to take us to the moon. Bitcoin's what's going to make us millionaires, right? So if you like everything I got going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to hit that subscribe button. I mean, the numbers are growing around here, and that's absolutely fantastic. I have all sorts of affiliation codes down below to help you navigate these cryptocurrency market. You know, there's also some stuff down there on how to make better Steam posts. You know, putting emojis and GIFs, and, you know, making things centered and look nice on Steam is, you know, part of creating your Steam posts is what's going to help make your posts look better and generate some more, you know, money on it or whatever, which will help you out in the long run, because then you'll have more Steam backed dollars to trade for Bitcoin, or you'll get some more Steam power, which will make your upvote all that better. So everybody, I'm going to be leaving, and I'm going to go on vacation. Me and my family are going to go camping over this weekend. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a video on Saturday and possibly on Monday. If I get Wi-Fi or if I get internet reception and everything, I might be able to shoot you guys out a quick video on some of my thoughts on what's going on and perhaps the Bitcoin price. But you know, I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed for that one, but I wanted to let you guys know if for some reason you guys are missing me. And also the bigger part is that my free help desk service at eugeneforrest20 I'm not going to be able to answer any of those emails. Right now at this moment I'm caught up. So if you're watching this video, you know, if it's an emergency or something, seek help elsewhere. Otherwise, just please hold off till Monday when you're shooting me an email. And you know, I got to thank all of you guys for everything that you've done for me. I love that you guys have helped support this channel. I guess if you guys check over on Steam, and I'll see if I can't post some pictures of our camping vacation for you guys to check it out. I know how you guys like to see, you know, my personal life and how me and my family are doing. I mean, you guys are the greatest. And remember, keep your Bitcoin safe.